Alright, welcome back guys to another round of Go Battle League. This one is like a long format video. Let's jump right into it. You know I don't play around. So it's a team that's built around a request from one of my subscribers. They wanted me to build a team around Abomasnow, so here we are. We have Abomasnow, Jellicent, and Registeel. Abomasnow and Registeel are the cores of this team, but we're going to rotate Jellicent between a few other Pokemon. So with this one, we're leading against Abomasnow and Frostlass. We try to keep Abomasnow in here because we just want to try to farm down the Frostlass. And then they're going to burn both of their shields. Do we want to time this? They switched out. So I wasn't anticipating the switch, so we just went ahead and let it roll. And then we get a Weather Ball Ice through on them. It would have been nice to do the Energy Ball because it would have done a nice chunk of damage, but we can still bring in Jellicent here. And then also we can afford to overfarm because it's Jellicent. It's a Qwilfish versus Jellicent. They only have Acid Spray and Aqua Tail to use against us, so we can just kind of take mitigated damage while overfarming. So here we go. We're gonna start to wind up with a Shadow Ball. There we go. We take out the Qwilfish. In comes the Frostlass, I believe. Let's find out. No. It's gonna be, what's it called? The thing with the ears. Diggersby. Yep, Diggersby. We're gonna switch out to Preserve, and then we're gonna just go ahead and jump right over to Abomasnow. Hopefully we can just absorb a Fire Punch here after we get through this lag. There we go. It's a nice little lag spike. Obviously we can predict what's gonna happen here. Fire Punch. Boom. Like 10 seconds later. There we go. Alright, now next up we're gonna bring in Jellicent, and then we're gonna go ahead and go with a Bubble Beam here so that we can do some chip damage. Hopefully we can get its health low enough so that Registeel can do an overfarm right onto the Diggersby, and then whatever swaps in. So there's the Fire Punch. We get farmed down the rest of the way. They switch over to a Frostlass. They're going to be able to launch one Shadow Ball here, and then we can try to just go straight for the Flash Cannon. And then after that, we're going to just have the Diggersby to deal with. We just need to get to a Flash Cannon before they can get to an Earthquake. So now it's a race against time here. Can we pull it off? No. So yeah, the first battle, it's a loss, but hey, you know what? That's when we were figuring it out, so I just wanted to let you know what this team is capable of. But yeah, now it's Abomasnow versus Castform, and they switch into a Frostlass. I figured might as well just go for the Energy Ball because they're probably anticipating a weak attack. And that's what happened. So they get an Energy Ball, they're at a sliver of health, they're going to use Avalanche. I'm going to go ahead and bring in Jellicent here just to farm down the rest of the way on the Frostlass, and then we're going to follow that up with a Castform switch in. We're going to go straight for the Shadow Ball just because we think that they're going to be too confident to not shield, and they don't shield. So now we can just go ahead and Bubble Beam the rest of the way because, I mean, that way we can just anticipate if it's going to be a Thunder. We're just going to keep hexing. We get one Bubble Beam in, and then we're going to see if we can farm down the rest of the way. But yeah, we're going to try to overfarm here. Nope, we're not actually. We're going to do one more Bubble Beam. And there we go. Now it has a sliver of health, and then he actually has the audacity, how dare he, to switch out, to do something about it. There's a Bubble Beam, and then it's an Escavalier, so now we can bring in Registeel, especially because Escavalier has no shield, so we can just go straight to the Focus Blast. Boom, there it is. Down goes Escavalier, in comes Castform. They're going to go for a Weather Ball. We're going to shield it. I don't know why we did when we can just get away. I think it might have just been because we were anticipating a Thunder, but what can you do? There's a Weather Ball. We farm down the Castform, and then that's a W. Alright, moving on to the next battle. Freud Dream Fair. It's Beedrill versus Nidoqueen. Here we're going to switch it up with Beedrill for the lead instead of having Jellicent on the team. And then they're going to switch here because for whatever reason they were anticipating Drill Run, and they were right. So now in comes Sableye, but then we're just going to go ahead and switch right when we have enough energy charged up. Sableye is going to go for the Power Gem. We're going to shield that up, and then because of that, we're able to farm down the Sableye. So now next up will come, is it going to be Nidoqueen? Yep, Nidoqueen comes in. They're going to go for a Poison Jab here, so Poison Fang. So we're just going to go ahead and shield it since we have enough energy here to just do Weather Ball Ice Spam. There's the first one, but they let it go through, which is, I'm not complaining. I ain't mad. Anyway, for whatever reason, I was thinking that this was, the Empoleon when it came out, because I saw a Steel and then the grass registered as water. But, so that's why I went with Energy Ball instead of Weather Ball. And then, so we fire that off, and then we just go ahead and bring in Beedrill since we have a nice little lead here. And they're going to go for Thunder to knock out the Beedrill. They have no shields, so now we can just very easily just bring in Registeel, but we're going to cause them to burn up one of their moves here. There's the Power Whip to knock out, my Abomasnow, and then we can just bring in Registeel, so they just forfeit. Alright, next up, we have a Stunfisk versus Beedrill lead. With this one, we can soak some attacks here. Actually, I think I might be mixing up my Beedrill, because this is going to be my team that I'm going to be using for tomorrow's stream, which is going to be... let's see. Is that going to be tomorrow? So it's going to be July 21st at 10:30. But yeah, I'm going to be using this team for the stream. Anyway, we're just having a little standoff here. We're going for the drill run against the, the Stunfisk. And then we're just going to go ahead and bring out Abomasnow. Stunfisk goes for the Mud Bomb. We soak that perfectly. In comes their Beedrill. That puts us in a bad spot, so we're just going to go ahead and keep spamming Weather Ball here and then see if we can farm it down before it can farm us down. But yeah, they're going to go for Fell Stinger. We're going to follow it up with a Weather Ball Ice so that we can get one more charge move off before we faint our Abomasnow. And then they let it go through. So now we both have no shields, but I have Registeel in the back, so that's totally fine. They have Drifblim. We tried to get a Weather Ball, but we just couldn't pull it off. So now we bring out Registeel. We're going to try to farm up to a Flash Cannon, but we're going to be a little cautious because we're anticipating that they're going to switch out to Soak and Attack. So we just wait a little bit here to be sure, and then they do switch out as anticipated. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Beedrill. Since we're anticipating that, we go for the Mud Bomb. We try to get to a Drill Run. We are able to pull it off. Thank you. We launch the Drill Run. We take out the Stunfisk. And then in comes the Drifblim. Down we go. So now we're going to go straight for the Flash Cannon. We're going to get the Icy Wind off. And then we're just going to go ahead and go for our next Flash Cannon. Are we able to pull off the W here? We're going to farm straight towards the next Flash Cannon. Can we get it? Yes, we got it before they can go for the Shadow Ball. So that means that we won that match. It was a close one. Kind of sloppy, but we were able to pull it off. Alright, so now for the last battle. With this one, it's going to be Beedrill versus Hypno for the lead. They're able to do Psychic spam, so we're just going to go ahead and keep going for the Fell Stinger spam. Yep, again, with this one, I'm going to be changing it so that we can actually stand our ground against the Hypno somewhat. They're going to go for Fire Punch. We're going to go for Fell Stinger. And we're going to also be using Poison Jab, farming up in the meantime. We tried to get it, but we couldn't pull off the W on that lead, so that's unfortunate. With this one, it's going to be a Fire Punch onto our Registeel. We're going to farm down Hypno the rest of the way just so that we can start unloading on whatever switches in. It's going to be a Mandibuss, so we're just going to launch one Focus Blast here, and then we're going to let it rip with Abomasnow as soon as we can get the other Focus Blast. But again, since they shielded the first one, we're just going to go ahead and try to get them to burn both of their shields. Here comes the next Focus Blast as soon as we can get them to launch this attack. Do it. Foul play. Oh, Bitcoin broke below 30,000. That's cool. Anyway, Focus Blast. Abomasnow is going to farm down the rest of the way here. They're going to go for an Aerial Ace, but we're going to choose to shield it. Are they going to stay in or switch out? They're going to switch out into Wigglytuff. So here we're going to go for a Weather Ball Ice just in case they decide to shield, and then they do. So now we can go for an Energy Ball as our follow-up move. And boom, takes it down to a sliver of health. We get farmed down, but now we can bring in Registeel to get the rest of the way. And then can we get the Flash Cannon? Yes, we're able to get to the Flash Cannon, so we just pull out a very narrow victory with Registeel. Boom, that's a clutch win. Alright, feel free to check the description below for any of our affiliates if you want to support the channel. Let's see. And then, of course, here we switch out a Beedrill for, Primeape. This didn't go well. Again, I'm just going to switch back to Beedrill, maybe a Shadow one. With, Infestation, X Scissor, and Drill Run for the stream tomorrow. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and keep spamming Night Slash on this Nidoqueen because we didn't want to bring in anything. So they just farm down the Primeape. And it just kind of just rolls over. We bring in a Registeel, we take this Poison Fang, and then we switch right over to Abomasnow so that we can farm down the rest of the way before it can actually do anything. And then in comes Mew. We're anticipating that it's going to have Flame Charge and Wild Charge. So we're just going to keep spamming the Weather Ball Ices. And then they switch out to a Ferrothorn. I'm just like, cool. So I guess I'll just keep unloading Weather Ball Ices. So there's the first one. We get the second one. And then can we get it to connect? Boom. There we go. Next up. Let's see. Yep, there we go. They're going to go for a Power Whip here. We're going to let it go through just to let Abomasnow go down. We farm down the rest of the way, and then in comes their Mew. Mew's going to go for a Flame Charge. There we go. We shield it just because we know they're going to keep spamming that. And then after that, we follow up with a flash cannon. Has just a sliver of health left. They're going to get one more flame charge. And then we're going to shield it and then follow it up with a flash cannon for the W. But yeah, thanks again for watching, everybody. Please feel free to leave a like if you like the video, subscribe. What kind of team do you want me to build a Pokemon around the next? And see you later.